Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about the Yeezy Dawn. But before we do, it is game on. I got my rapper chain on and it's game on. I got my chain on and it's game on. It's Super Bowl Sunday and it's game on. I got my chain on. Okay. So, hello, hi, welcome. I'm your girl, Star Flames. If you're new or returning and you haven't subscribed, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell while you're at it, and give this video a big thumbs up. So, in this video, we're going to talk about the Yeezy Dawn securing all the necessary license, trademarks, registration needed for his Yeezy brand officially. Like, it's about, Lizzo would say it's about goddamn time. It's about goddamn time. No, as you guys can recall, a few days ago, I had shared with you guys that it's been alleged that Ye is about to sign a major sneaker deal with a company. I don't know who the company is at this point, but it is said that it's gonna be a pretty penny. So as such, he has been working on getting everything tightened up so that there won't be any repeat of what Adidas did. No one can take him to court to claim the brand Yeezy or anything that any contracts that he'll be getting into as it relates to his brand, right? So officially, he never had this before, so he has obtained all his registration, trademarks, license, and he has Yeezy licensed in quite a few categories. And he has his LLC location, California Corporation, 825 Melrose Avenue, Los Angeles, and he has class 25. So you have, how trademark comes in different class. So he has clothing, namely caps, shirts, t-shirts, undershirts. The list goes on. G-strings, singlets, socks, loungewear, pantyhose, body stocking, a lot of stuff. The printing is very fine. It's extremely fine, but sweatbands, headwears, muffs. So he has covered as many categories as he can. Now, you guys know that Kanyewest over the years, he has created some amazing products that still stands the test of times, that many people still say it is one of his best creation to this date. So for everyone, it is something different. For some people, it's a combination of products that he has created. For example, for Kris Jenner believes that Yeezy footwear is the most comfy thing there is. And you guys remember that Kris Jenner had a huge problem with her hip until she got the hip replacement surgery done. You guys know that hip pains and arthritis, osteoporosis, and all of those things affects a lot of people, and the pain is excruciating. So Kris Jenner was rocking her Yeezys when she was out doing her Christmas shopping and anything that requires her to be on her feet for long periods of time. And for many surgeons, for many doctors, for many people who have to do long standing, they still love a good Yeezy footwear. So many people said, the joggers, the hoodies and all of that are just some of the best things that they've had. So you know that some of Kanye's creation will always be at the top. and he has gone down in history as one of the greatest inventors of all times, and he has done one of the greatest collaborations and one of the most successful collaborations of all times with Adidas. And it's true. Bijan Golden said it himself. And as you guys can remember, he took Adidas out of bankruptcy, and when they ended the deal, they literally went back to how he met them, bankruptcy. But because the stakeholders, they took Adidas to court because of the risk and all of that, and many people were laid off and all that jazz. So Kanye left them basically. When they cut ties with him, they were trying to get back some of the money from him. They accused him of theft, which they could not prove. And on all three accounts, Kanye won the case. So they were forced to hand over the Yeezy name, and Bijan Golden said, they couldn't take it from him because the truth of the matter is Kanye is Yeezy's, and Yeezy's makes no sense without Kanye's name attached to it. And that's when and where I started calling Ye the Yeezy Don. For many people who didn't get it, that's where and when I started calling the man the Yeezy Don, because he is the Yeezy Don, and there's no taking that away from him. And it's really good to see that Kanye is tightening up all loose ends so that when he gets into these deals and these contracts, they cannot play the same mind games as they did before with him. And I'm learning something else too, guys, and I don't want to share that with you as yet, but do not remember I told you guys maybe 4 years ago that Kim is going to go back into partnership with Kanye. I said it to you guys about 4 or 3 years ago, and I think we're closer to that than I initially realized. It's something I could see happening. I said to you guys that Kanye isn't always going to be down. No one that has ambition stays down. It doesn't matter what force or fight you're going to fight against them. You can never win a fight against someone who's genuinely ambitious and someone who is genuinely a good person. Kanye is genuinely a good person. He's egotistic, and when he's unwell, he's on the dark side. But once he's well, he comes back, to his God consciousness and is God-centric and is God-centered. And Kanye is not someone who can be defeated. Kanye was born with karma. If you try to hurt him, it's only gonna multiply and come back to you. If you try to do him wrong unwarrantedly, it's only gonna multiply and come back to you. But do not be surprised if you hear that Kim helps to oversee or helps to manage certain aspects of Kanyewest. Do not be surprised. And it's going to be through North, because he's positioning his daughter, Northwest, to also help run his empire. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys for now. We're going to talk some more as we normally do in the comment section. And yes, I do read the comments. There's a time that I take out of my day to ensure that I go through all the comments, and I do take your feedbacks into consideration as well. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay prayed up. Peace.